Ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to this afternoon ceremony. We request all electronic devices be placed in the off or silent position at this time, and we'll begin shortly. Thank you. Welcome to today's motion ceremony honoring Tech Sergeant Scott Burr to the rank of Master Sergeant. Today's presiding official is Colonel William Griffin. I'd like to issue a warm welcome to today's guests in attendance, the 111th Commander, Colonel William Griffin, and we also have the Vice Commander, Colonel Darrell Newhart, and the 111th Command Chief, Chief Ferguson. It's also my pleasure to introduce the family of Tech Sergeant Burr, his wife, Mrs. Mandy Burr, and his daughters, Colleen and Kara. Thank you for taking the time to share in Tech Sergeant Burr's promotion to Master Sergeant. Throughout today's ceremony, you will be given various coups to stand and be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we invite Chaplain Reddick to lead us in a word of prayer.
Please join me in a word of prayer. God, we come to you this day to first acknowledge that you are in control of our lives and have ordained this very moment in time to take place. As we recognize Scott's promotion, we also reflect on his tremendous achievements throughout his military career. He's a leader among our airmen and a contributor to the success of the 111th Battalion. His compassion and care in keeping our airmen safe is always on display and is evidence that he's worthy to receive this promotion today. Continue to teach him to honor you in all the tasks that you lay before him. Help him take on the added responsibility of this promotion. We celebrate with Scott and his family today and his great achievement. In your name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Reddick. At this time, we invite Colonel William Griffin, the 111th Attack Commander, to say a few words about Tech Sergeant Burr.
All right. Welcome, welcome, family. I like your style. But yeah, this is a big day. This is a cool day, and your dad just missed our normal 2 o'clock meeting on Sunday afternoons where we kind of recap the whole drill weekend, and we just have outside agency, some higher headquarters folks from doing a Department of Defense wide diversity and inclusion listening session. They came through here, and we had 50 different people come through and volunteer to listen to speak up and see what these folks had to say, or they wanted to hear what we had to say. Just the initial outbrief I got, the coolest thing that I think they said was the family atmosphere was what the general officer was of note. One of the other things that's really cool is they were thoroughly impressed with the professionalism, the competence was the exact word, and that of especially of our junior enlisted. So what that tells me is that our senior enlisted are taking good care of our junior enlisted, and that's just the way things are supposed to work. But around here, we sure love having family around, so it's awesome to have you here today. We love having you here for these big things. Everyone here is tired of hearing my 5 F's. It's faith, family, friends, fitness, and fun. And I know that we have all those things here, but it really is, it means a lot for us to have you here with us today, because this is a big deal, putting the rank on that your daddy's going to put on here today. I hope you're all going to help put that rank on him, right? Okay, it's going to be pretty cool. So for the rest of you who maybe do or do not know, Scott's background, he went through the Langley Air Force Base. We were just talking about this a little bit earlier. So he's at Langley Air Force Base from 91 to 95. And he's there as a brand new from basic trainings, nothing on the sleeve, kind of brand new airman. And I say that because that's, indicates the caliber of professional that, again, your dad, your devilishly handsome husband, is and has been from the get-go. Is you don't go to Langley Air Force Base with clean sleeves right out of basic training unless you are really good, because that's the home of the 1st Fighter Wing. That's the home of then Tactical Air Command, now Air Combat Command. It is the Air Force's show place. It is the Air Force's show base. When distinguished visitors from our own nation and from around the world come to this base and they want to see about the United States Air Force, they are taken to Langley Air Force Base. And brand new Airman Burr was sent there to straighten out those 3- and 4-star generals and help them out. And apparently he did. So he's spent a few years at Langley, which again, that is a remarkable accomplishment and makes a big statement about what kind of guy he is. We all know it, but I just like bragging about our folks. And then he got a 10-year break, and then he really got to the Air Force's show place and made it into the Pennsylvania Air National Guard. So he made it from the JV squad up to the varsity, and he's been here with us ever since. Out at the, it's like you don't just go from single A to double A to triple A to the big leagues. You got to work your way up. So he had to spend a little time in the minors out there at the out of Fort Indian Town Gap, and then he finally made it here to the bigs here at the American Guard Station in the 111th Attack Wing. And so now that takes us to where he is now. We love having him around. I think as I look around the room here, we all see the significance and the importance of who's in this room. This is all the people who are closest with your husband, with your dad. We are the tightest circle here. Love having him as our wingman, love having him as our family member, and you guys as well too. So I can absolutely assure you, he does like everything here. It's we joke every staff meeting about, okay, training officer, Sergeant Burr, what do you have for us? Okay, health monitor, Sergeant Burr, what do you have for us? Fitness monitor, Sergeant Burr, what do you have for us? Safety officer, Sergeant Burr, what do you have for us? So your dad does a lot here. You should be super proud of your dad. He's one of my heroes. I bet you he's one of your heroes. Give him an extra hug tonight, because he is a great American patriot and wears the uniform proudly. I could go on for a long time. I said I'd maybe roast a little bit, but I'll spare those. I'll save those for when we're all joined. No, you're like, you're like, unload, go, let's hear it, let's go. And I would, but because he's in charge of so many things, that puts him in charge of so many things that directly affect me. So for my own self-preservation, I'm going to skip those today, and we're going to get right to the next step here.
Thank you, sir. Tech Sergeant Burr, please rise and come forward.
What's left of you?
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the publishing of the order.
Public order.
Special Order A-136, Tech Sergeant Scott A. Burr, 111th Attack Wing, Horsham, PA, is promoted in the Pennsylvania Air National Guard and as a reserve of the Air Force to the permanent grade of Master Sergeant E7 with a date of rank and promotion effective date of 17 August 2020 by the order of the Commander, Michael J. Regan, Junior Brigadier General. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Now I'd like to invite Mrs. Mandy Burr and daughters to come forward to assist in the pinning.
We're all good. You're just here with us. Just relax and have fun, right?
But had you roasted him, it would be more relaxed.
But not for me. Again, it was just self-preservation.
These girls know their role in this.
Very well.
Yeah.
Don't go
You want me to
Ready?
count down? Put that rank on him.
Don't go easy, it's got good luck.
Want the countdown? 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Now it is my great pleasure to introduce the Air Force's newest Master Sergeant Master Sergeant Scott Burr. No speech yet. Let's hold on. At this time, we ask that Chief Robert Ferguson, the 111th Attack Wing Command Chief, to come forward and administer the Senior Non-Commissioned Officer induction.
So like Colonel Griffin said, making Master Sergeant is a huge deal in the Air Force, so I now have the privilege of inducting you as a senior NCO. So in the United States Air Force, a Master Sergeant joins an elite group. The term sergeant is an ancient, honorable term that denotes a person possessing special skills, trust, and integrity. You are now a Master Sergeant, which means you have mastered the techniques and abilities required of a senior non-commissioned officer. As you progress to Senior Master Sergeant and Chief Master Sergeant, your title will change, but the designation of Senior Non-Commissioned Officer will not. You will be afforded privileges not awarded to others, and you have freely accepted responsibility beyond the call of normal duty. You have, by your actions and performance, earned the respect of your seniors and juniors. As a Master Sergeant, your entire way of life will change. More will be expected of you, more will be demanded of you, not because you are a Master Sergeant, but because you are now a senior NCO. You have not merely been promoted one pay grade, you have joined an exclusive group, a group dedicated to taking care of those who follow in your footsteps. As a member of this group, you have a responsibility to your fellow senior NCOs as they have a responsibility of you. Congratulations.
Now the floor is yours, Master Sergeant Burr.
Thank you. First and foremost, Colonel Griffin, thank you so much for officiating. I appreciate it. From New Heart, Command Team, I appreciate your time. I know it's a busy schedule, especially on a Sunday afternoon of drill. So I thank you for coming out and then doing your part as well. Everybody else, I know it's a nice small group. Try to keep it that way. I know end of the day Sunday, so try to make it short and sweet. So thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. Everybody in this room actually has had an effect on where I am today. So I thank you for that. And everything that you've done for me. The family, so I don't get choked up, we'll do it quickly. You guys are my rock, you're the reason why I do everything that I do. Mandy, you're always there, of course, obviously taking care of the home front, but also supporting me, listening to my stories, and kind of giving some guidance and advice as I go along the way, so thank you. Colleen, I'll embarrass her just a little bit. Future Army Ranger or Delta Force, that's her goal right now at 13, so that's where her focus is, so we're gonna kind of push that and support that, but Colleen as well as Kira, who is my almost my hat rack when I get home from work every day after drill. The uniform hat comes off and it automatically goes on her head, so couldn't do this without you guys, honestly, 100%, so I appreciate it and thank you. And that being said, I'm gonna take this away first. Thank you very much. When I went through NCO Academy, they kind of teach some things about being leadership, being a leader, becoming a leader, guiding other people. My teacher at one point used the word molding future leaders, which I didn't really like or agree with, and I'm not sure he appreciated me questioning that. My strategy is not to mold people to what I think they should be as a leader, but to give them the tools that they can use to determine how leadership role they want to take on. So. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this role that I'm going to take on, the challenges that will come with it. I'm definitely looking to improve, continue improving. So as we go through the wing, I'm looking to lean on you in this room for help and guidance all the way up from the bottom. The shop, thank you for everything you guys do. It's starting hard like it's back here. So thank you for all you guys do, keeping me straight, keeping me sane, and on the right track. So. Thanks for everyone for coming out today. I know short and sweet, and I appreciate that. I'm more comfortable on that side as opposed to this side. The only time I'm on this side is for safety briefings at the holiday party, so it's a little bit of a change. So thank you all for coming out. I appreciate it, and I look forward to the future to come.
Thank you, family and friends. This concludes today's ceremony. We now invite you to offer your personal congratulations, and afterwards, thank you for attending.